Now Chelsea start life after Jose today with a take on Sunderland at Stamford Bridge. Steve Holland, Eddie Newton thought to be in the dugout, but will Gus Hiddink be there? Probably not. Let's talk to former Chelsea player Mickey Ambrose who's here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, look, it's a bit of limbo for Chelsea, but what do you think the team are going to be making of this? Are they going to be breathing a sigh of relief that they've got Jose off their backs? Because we know they weren't happy.
Well, no, we know that. They were definitely not happy, and you can't have players not happy in the dressing room with a manager. It'd be quite interesting to see how the fans react today at Stamford Bridge, because they loved Jose. It's a difficult period for the club, and at the moment Steve Holland and Eddie Newton are in charge today for the game, so it'd be quite interesting.
Well, that's the thing, because as you say, that the fans don't necessarily concur with what the players were feeling, and we interviewed quite a few, and they were saying, you know, why get rid of him? Who is there around that's better than he is? And you know, they just didn't really actually agree with it.
Yeah, I think behind the scenes, and Michael Emilola mentioned in a quote that you know, there was discord in relation to the players and the manager. So you can't have a manager who's not connecting with the players. It is the same team that won the Premier League. I mean, 7 months later, we're in this situation, 5th, 6th on bottom, and we've got a big game today.
You sort of wonder if the fans will care too much if they go out and win today, which they haven't done a great deal this season. But maybe that's all they need.
Everyone loves winning. Everyone loves winning. It is quite an interesting question, because if they win 3-0 today, everyone's going to be thinking, well, why couldn't you do that last week and the weeks before? So is it something now?
Well, that surely will point to the fact that, you know, those that said it was deliberate on the part. I mean, some people went as far as to say that the players were in effect on strike and they were refusing to perform. If they do win today, then that points to that, doesn't it?
It does point to that, but as a professional footballer, you have to give 100%. Obviously, 3 or 4 players, in my opinion, didn't give 100% in games I saw, and they need to take a good look at themselves. And you know,
what about Gus Hiddink? Because, you know, I mean, obviously he's tipped for it. He's hot favourite. We're expecting him. He's not got a fabulous track record over recent years.
No, he hasn't, and he's a temporary stopgap, I suppose. I think it's a difficult one. I mean, I just think, you know, with so many managers coming and going from Chelsea, I thought Mourinho would be the one. He signed a 4-year contract in August, and 7 months later, he's not there, and it's terrible for the club to be in that type of situation, really, I think.
We spoke about if they do win today, but if they lose, could they face possible relegation? I mean, that's the lowest of the low, isn't it?
It's the type of language we don't hear in relation to Chelsea. I mean, it's interesting that Roman Abramovich was at the training ground on Friday. He's basically told, I believe he's told the players in uncertain terms that, you know, you're playing for your futures, and they should go out there today and prove everyone wrong. And I don't know, I mean, relegation for Chelsea is a word you wouldn't normally use, but we're in a situation here where they need to start pulling their socks up.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. Let's be realistic. It can't possibly be. The world would come to an end, wouldn't it, if Chelsea got relegated?
If Chelsea got relegated, no, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, but I would just say that, no, it shouldn't happen. You know, but we've bought players, you know, Costa, Fabregas, all experienced players who should be scoring goals or creating goals, and it's just not happened. New face, Gus Hiddink, if he comes in, well, sort of new face because he's been there before, maybe fresh start, and then look to the summer and see what happens after that. But I'm hoping that they can get a good result today. But one thing, though, Chelsea fans are loyal. They will be singing Jose's name, no doubt, but they're loyal fans, and they'll be cheering the team on today, hopefully.
Yeah, let's hope so. Mickey, good to talk to you.
Thanks very much indeed. Thank you.
You might want to stay, actually, because coming up after the break, the perfect way to wrap the most difficult Christmas presents. And I bet you give 1 or 2 footballs away at Christmas, don't you?
I do, yeah. Difficult to wrap a football. Quite interesting to see.
We can sort it out for you.
Okay.
It's a skill.
Stay with us.